Hi guys, Tory MP for Redditch, Rachel Maclean, clashed somewhat with Lib Dem Layla Moran over Brexit. The Conservative dismissed the idea that leaving the EU is to blame for anything bad happening to the economy. Now, she started out with her usual talking points: the pandemic, the war in Ukraine, and these are the reasons for the cost of living crisis. But when Layla jumped in to add Brexit, Rachel responded with, "It has nothing to do with Brexit." Have a listen to this.
The government recognises that times are tough. We've had a global pandemic. We've had Putin's illegal and brutal war in Ukraine, and these factors have impacted our economy. No. It's nothing to do with Brexit.
We have had
a very difficult time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Not all of it. Well, I don't really think it's the right time to be rerunning a referendum that we had many years ago where the country voted to leave the European Union. I can't believe we're bringing it back. The Liberal Democrats want to overturn a democratic referendum that we had. Go back into the European Union. That's quite astonishing. But getting back to the economy...
I think what Layla was saying was that she was disputing that whether Brexit had anything to do with the current economic situation. You're saying it has nothing.
Are you saying it has nothing to do with the fact that in G20 countries we are now behind Russia in terms of growth?
Nonsense.
Anyway, okay. You don't accept it. Fair enough.
She doesn't accept it. Of course she doesn't accept it, because she's a Brexiteer. She doesn't accept reality because she's a Brexiteer. Now, what's interesting is this is an audience that is representative of the last election. So the Tories won a majority, and the audience is a majority Tory audience. And they were laughing when she said it had nothing to do with Brexit. Now, of course, she had to move on to the next point, which was, well, you know, the Lib Dems want to rerun the referendum, the 2016 referendum. People voted, ages ago, years ago, to leave the European Union. We don't want to rehash that. That wasn't the point that Layla was raising. She was saying the economy is suffering for a number of reasons, including Brexit. Now, how can you fix the problems if you don't accept the reality that Brexit is having a 4% drag on GDP? That's what the economists are saying. That's not what the Lib Dems are saying, or Ramoners or whatever are saying. This is what economists are saying. So on the one side, you have the experts who are saying Brexit is damaging the economy, and on the other you have Rachel Maclean. I don't know her credentials, but she's saying, no, it's nothing to do with Brexit. So who do you believe? This is going to continue until eventually Conservatives are going to come out and say, yes, Brexit has been a mistake. And then only at that stage can the UK consider rejoining the European Union. Because it's no good having just the Labour Party and the Lib Dems and the Greens and the SNP saying, yes, we need to rejoin the EU. The Conservatives also have to acknowledge that, have to support it, because the European Union isn't going to welcome back the UK if they believe that at some election following the beginning of the process to rejoin or join the EU, then the new party, the new government, I should say, will just rip it all up. So you need the Conservatives on board. So people like Rachel Maclean need to be removed from office and replaced with somebody who actually understands reality. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.